Tencent is a leading tech company used by some of the big developers, and they're bringing Avalanche to users of Tencent Cloud. So this is, again, in the same vein as Alibaba, AWS, and a bunch of other cloud providers. They all realize what the game is. They understand the assignment. The assignment is create blockchains for specific use cases, create assets, create digital assets out of other assets that you already have, and allow people to interact with each other on the blockchain you've created according to the rules you've set up. So as that happens, there's going to be a lot of need for people who are running their nodes. I think that's exactly what Alibaba initially realized. It's exactly what AWS realized, and now we have Tencent in the game. So once the Tencent cloud infrastructure is there, you can do very rapid and efficient node deployment. I get some questions about, hey, are you not worried about AWS centralization? What does that mean? What does it mean for the C chain? Let me answer those right now. It means nothing for the C chain. Nothing's changing on the C chain. So this is an offering for subnet creators. That's one. Two, is the expectation that a subnet creator will go to AWS and create a chain where the validators are all in AWS? No, that's not the expectation. The expectation is that when a subnet creator goes to create a chain, they have their pick and choice out of Alibaba, AWS, Tencent, and all the other cloud providers, and GCP and all the other cloud providers. So how would that work? Well, that works as follows. Instead of launching everything you've got initially on AWS, you pick one from this and two from that, and obviously from different availability zones, so that if AWS East Coast is having a problem, AWS West Coast is up, etc. So you pick your nodes, and that creates the seed of your decentralized, failure-resilient blockchain. And if you have a dynamic blockchain, then people come in with their nodes on their own ISPs, etc., and it grows from there. And if people want to come in, if other people want to come in from AWS infrastructure, they can too. It's actually quite easy for them. So win-win all around. It makes blockchains more accessible, blockchain launches more accessible to developers. So this is great. This is the kind of step that you need before this thing goes really, really, really public. So this is not exactly for retail. This is really for the devs who are launching the chains, and it makes their lives a lot easier. So instead of, again, weeks and weeks of work, now you can do just one command line, start up your node, and there you go, off to the races.